Get in!
Hi, what's good YouTube? Prince here, back with another Tekken video. Now, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything Tekken related, so we're just going to do a short anti-Lars character guide, and that's going to be more so of a mini guide. Typically, I do more long, in-depth character guides, and I tend to find that when newer players click on those videos, they tend to get a bit overwhelmed with all the information that's just being thrown at their face rapid fire. Even though it is in-depth, and I do think I do a pretty good job of explaining what to do and offer counterplay in situations and beat flowcharts, I do think it's kind of hard for people to get into. So we're going to do like a mini guide, and this is going to be centered around maybe like top 5 Lars moves that you must punish, or top 7 or top 10. But pretty much we're going to start the video off with Lars' down forward 2. Looks like this. Now I see a lot of newer players and even intermediate players getting opened up by this. Now, when Lars does the transition from down forward 2, he's -3. So he will lose to pretty much anything 13 frame startup, 14 frame startup, even 15 frame startup, right? Now, in Season 1, if Lars did this, some Lars players would fall off of the Power Crush move, and the Power Crush was a high. So if you had a character with a good down forward 1 recovery, you could just do down forward 1 and then duck the high and launch. But now, they actually gave him a good Power Crush follow-up, which a lot of Lars players said that this was like a needed buff for the character. And this is what the move looks like. It's -14 on block. And as you can see, if I down forward 1 with Nina, I do get hit most of the time. Most of the time, I'm not able to recover in time. Well, if I try to get too greedy, but you know, Nina has one of the better, probably like the best down forward one in the game, right? So over there, I'm able to recover in time, but most characters are not going to be able to recover in time when Lars does this. So here's the counterplay to deal with this. If you do engage with the Lars players that do kind of tend to spam this. So your counterplay option is sidewalk left duck, sidewalk left duck, not sidestep left duck, not sidestep right duck like we did for the anti-leave video where it was showcasing how to deal with Hitman. You want to sidewalk, kind of want to do a micro sidewalk left and then duck, right? And this is what it's going to look like. Right? It's going to look like that, right? Now, the reason you want to sidewalk left and then duck is because he does have a homing option out of this. And if you do the method like this, you will actually be able to sidewalk left and then duck and launch the high, right? And now that we have fan service, we can continue the video, right? So obviously there's this option, which sidewalk left duck beats. And then there's the high option with sidewalk left beats. Now we're going to put these 3 moves together. And I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. And as you can see, this actually works. I have my inputs turned on so you guys can actually see and practice for yourself in the training mode. You guys should probably run this as a drill to option select Lars' down forward 2. This will beat every option he does when he tries to transition. It will lose. There's only one option it loses to, which is the 3+4 option, which we will cover. But it pretty much beats 85% of the options he's able to do off of down forward 2. Even this. Alright. These are the other options. As you can see, sidewalk left duck beats all these options. I'm not going to do a combo for the sake of this video being short. Alright, that beats his low option. Now, depending on your character, when he does the low option, he kind of does tend to go a bit far, so your punish may vary depending on the character. And this pretty much beats all options except for this option here, which I'm going to showcase. Down forward 2, dynamic 3+4. I think that's the name. I might have said that wrong, right? But as you can see, if Lars isn't doing the power crush after down forward 2, he just gets floated, right? He just gets floated and you're able to convert a combo. This option select is pretty much only for like Lars players that are constantly spamming the power crush after down forward 2, and you don't really have the best read on whether or not they're going to keep doing it, so you can use that option to beat it, you know, as an option select. But this will lose to down forward 2's 3+4. Not down forward 2, hold forward 3+4, right? Because it will hit your character tracking it will hit your character going left, but it doesn't track right. So you can step this to your character's right side, but again, why would you want to do that when you could just simply, right, interrupt with that, right? You'll float every time. If you do try and sidewalk left, you can get hit by it, get clipped, you can sidewalk right, or you can interrupt, right? Now we're going to cover the other moves that I don't really see a lot of people punish when they fight Lars. This is back 3-4. Second, it comes out at 24 frames. Duck the second. My bad. Duck the second hit and launch every time. This is down forward 3-3. A lot of people don't punish this, but this move is actually -15 on block. Oops, let me not do a combo. My bad. So yeah, punish it with your best character's best 15 frame punish, whatever that may look like for your individual character. If you're playing Lily, you're probably going to do 3-1. Obviously, because your optics can be out of reach. Might be a similar situation for other characters too. Some characters might be too far away to get like a down forward 2. So with Nina, she can reverse Ivory Cutter. Lily can do 3-1. And for whatever your character, figure out your character's best 15 frame punish in that situation. And I want to cover this move right here. This is a flowchart I'm seeing a lot of Lars players abuse online. It's kind of like a Lars tech. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people get hit by this, and this is what it looks like, right? Luckily, if you have a double hitting high, you can float, but most characters don't. So what tends to happen is you do it down forward 1, you get hit, you do a high, you get a high crush, obviously a low crushes as well. That's me doing it down forward 1. That's me doing a 12 frame down forward 4. And as you can see, I'm getting crushed. I'm not getting crushed actually, I'm actually getting hit. Let me explain what's actually happening here. Lars, this is a tech Lars players do to up their evasion. And this will evade mids that have a high hitbox. It's not that it crushes mids, it's evading mids that have a high hitbox, right? You actually cannot crush mids in Tekken. I know a lot of people say crush mids, but people say crush mids as a way to explain somebody evading a mid, but you cannot actually crush a mid. In order for this to not work, you have to do a mid that has a low hitting property. Like for instance, Nina's down forward 2. We'll float Lars out of this every time, right? Lars is -6, down back 2 will float him every time, right? But down forward 1 will simply get evaded, not crushed, evaded, right? You can also do Nina's Ivory Cutter. So if you're in a situation where a Lars player keeps spamming this, your best options is to sidewalk in either direction. I'll keep the combo short because I don't want to bore you guys. You can sidewalk left, you can sidewalk right and launch, or you can do a mid that has a low hitbox. You can do Ivory Cutter, you can do down back 2. She can even challenge with sidestep 1, which I think is probably like the best option actually. Right? You get a cool combo. Let me not do a combo, right? But if you're Nina, these are probably your best options, right? Either sidestep 1 to float and then convert it into a combo, Ivory Cutter, low hitting mid, or down back 2. Your best option is honestly sidestep 1 or Ivory Cutter. Ivory Cutter is the safest option. And for any other character, you want to do a mid that actually has a low hitbox. So if this was like a mirror match and I was Lars, I'd do this. Wait, where's Lars? Okay, hold up. I'm blind. I can't see Lars, so I'm probably going to skip to when I do pick Lars.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right, as you can see, down forward 2 gets evaded. What you want to do is you want to do down back 2. Down back 2 is Lars' anti-AOP mid. It has a low hitbox. Right, so this also might be a good idea to figure out what your character has as a low hit, as a mid that hits low to the ground. Because down forward 1 is simply going to get crushed because Lars' down forward 1 has a high hitbox. Okay, let me not say crushed. Down forward 1 will get evaded. You cannot technically evade actual mids with a proper hitbox like down back 2, right? So yeah. So there you go. Also, one last move we're going to showcase. Lars is up forward 3, minus 26 on block. I see a lot of players not punish this, so please punish this. Minus 26 on block. You should always be launching this, right? Now, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. But before I end the video, when Mary Zoe does come out, I do plan on doing an anti-character guide, a full, in-depth anti-character guide for Mary Zoe. And I'll probably do my first ever character guide on how to actually play the character when the character drops. And I'll be doing rank matches. I'll get the character to God Instruction. And if I really like the character, I'll get the character to God 1. That's if I really like the character. I'm not sure. So far, I'm excited for her, but I need to see, I need to get my hands on the character first, right? So, like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitch. And if you do like the video, depending on how well this video does, if anybody is actually interested in a full, in-depth anti-Lars character guide on how to fight the character and how to deal with his flowcharts and all that stuff, just drop a comment down below or follow me on, or join my Discord. And depending on how well this video does, I might consider actually doing a full anti-Lars character guide, but right now I'm going to try and keep it short. The next full character guide will be for Mary Zoe, so that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.